भूर्भुवः स्वः
भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
Hello little learners, how are you all? I hope everyone is fine. So today we will going to discuss the homework of yesterday, as well as we are going to do the another exercise of today which was remaining yesterday. So are you all ready? Let's start with the homework discussion first, and the homework discussion goes like this. The very first picture is of fish. Yesterday we had seen digraph. So the first picture is of fish. Shampoo, shell, trash, ship, shark, wash, sheepdog, flash, cash, bush, ship and shoe. I hope everyone's homework is correct. Very good little learners. So now let us proceed to the next topic. Wow, the next is a creative activity. Very nice. It will also improve your thinking skills as well. And you will also going to revise chapter number 1. So are you all ready? Let's start. Observe the picture, color it and narrate the story in your own words. Little learners, see the picture carefully. Yes. Who is he? It's wind. And who is it? It's sun. Very good. And it's a passenger passing by. Very good little learners. Now by observing this picture, ये तो हमारे दिमाग में आ गया कि it's a story about the wind and the sun. So as I explained you the story of the wind and the sun, one day the wind goes to the sun and start boasting about his power. एक बार विंड जो है वो सन के पास जाता है और अपनी पावर के बारे में बूस्ट करता, मीन्स बहुत अपनी पावर बताता है उसको कि आई एम द सुपीरियर, नोबडी एल्स इज सुपीरियर देन मी, आई एम द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट ऑन अर्थ, look at the trees, it is because of me they are both their heads, and likewise so many things the wind was saying to the sun. But the sun replied, no dear, we all are equal. We all are equal. Then again the wind say, don't be foolish, I am the strongest of all. But the sun was very clever and the sun was very nice. Then they continued to argue for a long time. उन्होंने बहुत long time तक argument किया. Finally the wind challenges the sun now. They see a traveler passing by. और उन्होंने देखा एक traveler वहाँ से जा रहा था. Then I shall show you my strength, said the wind. Do you see that man over there? I can blow away his shirt in no time. Watch this, said the wind to the sun. Now the wind poofs and poofs and poofs to blow away the man's shirt. But क्या होता है? Because of the wind, The wind was too much high. The wind was too much. So the man hold his shirt firmly as it flies. क्योंकि उसकी शर्ट उड़ना चाहिए इसलिए उसने क्या किया, शर्ट को टाइटली पकड़ के रखा. Now it's the turn of sun. The sun smiles gently and begins to shine brightly and brightly. The man feels the heat and the man feel warm. उसको गर्मी लगने लगी. The sun smiles and raises the heat. After some time, the man starts sweating. He finally takes off his shirt and sits under a shady tree. Then what happened, little learners? The sun proves himself to be stronger than the wind. Alright, now as you can see from the story, that gentle smile can achieve what brutal force cannot. Okay, so this was the moral of the story. Now it's time to write it down in paper. It means now it's time to write it down in worksheet. हम बोल तो इजीली लेते हैं मगर जब लिखने की बारी आती है एट दैट टाइम वी फील oh my god, we have to write it down, spelling errors and so many grammatical errors, we have to look everything. Okay, at that time few of the kids get nervous, get confused, and in that confusion they make mistakes. But little learners, today I am going to tell you how you have to write the story in your own words, and that too very nicely, without any errors and without any mistakes, grammatical mistakes. Okay, how we can write it down, let's have a look. सबसे पहले स्टोरी में 3 चीज़ें नेसेसरी होती है, and the 3 things are the title of the story, then the story's body, and at the end the moral of the story. Moral and title is very very important, little learners. And if you imagine the story in your mind and then you write it down in the paper or in your sheet, it would be a easy task for you all. Okay, जैसे ही आप स्टोरी का इमेजिनेशन करोगे अपने माइंड में, and then if you start writing by making sentences together, by making couple of words and putting that words together in a meaningful sentence manner, you can easily write a story without any errors. So let's see here, the title of the story here is The Wind and the Sun. As we all know, the title is The Wind and the Sun, and the story is like this. Once the wind, always start the story with one day, once, or once upon a time. You can start a story in this manner. Once the wind goes to the sun and start boosting. See, hint would be given to you all. Hints आपके पास होगी. What you have to do is simply you have to narrate a story by using these hints. And you have to make your own sentences in a very beautiful and creative manner. Alright, now see. Once the wind goes to the sun and start boasting about his power. I imagine it, I see the picture. Now I started writing it by using once. एक बार की बात है, विंड जो है वो सन के पास जाता है एंड अपनी पावर को उसके सामने बताता है. ओके, once the wind goes to the sun and start boasting about his power, the wind said, I am the strongest on earth. The sun said, no dear, we all are equal. But the wind replied, don't be foolish, I am the strongest of all. Then they continued to argue for a long time. They started continuing for argue for a very long time. And after that, what happens? Let's see. Finally, the wind challenges the sun here. They continue to argue for a long time, and I use the word finally. The wind challenges the sun. They see a traveler passing by, and the wind said, I can blow away the man's shirt in no time. Don't forget, जब भी हम बात करते हैं किसी भी अनदर पर्सन ने जब कोई सेंटेंस बोला होता है, जब भी हम उसकी बात करते हैं, एट दैट टाइम वी ऑलवेज यूज दिस काइंड ऑफ inverted commas, okay, as the sentence is said by him or by it. So we have to use this kind of inverted commas, and you all knows the grammar rules, that where we use is-am-are, where we use verbs, where to use the past form of the verbs, when to use the present form of the verbs. So in that manner we have to write a sentence, and I told you that the sentence must be a meaningful sentence. Alright, little learners, let's move further. The sun smiled gently and begins to shine brightly. Where we were here. The wind puffs and puffs, but the man holds his shirt firmly, and it flies. The sun smiles gently and begins to shine brightly. The man feels the heat now. The sun smiles and raises the heat. After some time, the man starts sweating. He finally takes off his shirt. So, what a gentle smile can achieve, that cannot be achieved by a brutal force. Alright, हम किसी को force नहीं कर सकते कि you have to do it, or I am like this, you have to agree to me. Okay, but by having a smile on the face, we can achieve whatever we want without any brutal force. Alright, so come on, let's read the story, the whole story one more time. Is it correct, or do we have any mistakes? Let us rectify it. See, title, The Wind and the Sun. No correction required here. It's a very good title, The Wind and the Sun. It's a correct title. Then story. Once the wind goes to the sun and starts boasting about his power. The wind said, I am the strongest on the earth. The sun said, no dear, we all are equal. But the wind replied, don't be foolish, I am the strongest of all. They continued to argue for a long time. Finally, the wind challenges the sun. They see a traveler passing by, or we can say they see a passenger passing by, and the wind said, I can blow away the man's shirt in no time. The wind puffs and puffs, but the man hold his shirt firmly, as the wind was blowing too high, and his shirt does not flies. That's why he hold his shirt firmly or tightly. The sun smiled gently and began to shine brightly. Now it's the time of the sun. So the sun smiled gently and begins to shine brightly. The man feels the heat. The sun smiles and raises the heat. After some time, the man starts sweating. He finally takes off his shirt, and the sun wins. So, the moral of the story is, gentle smile can achieve what brutal force can't. Now, let's come to the another exercise, and let's have some more fun with grammar. So the another exercise is synonyms. As I told you in my online video lectures, and we had already learned in our textbook and we had already seen it in our revision sheet, I hope everyone knows about synonyms. Synonyms are the words that have the similar meanings but with different spellings and with different sound words. Alright, synonyms are also known as similar meaning words. Come on, let's see. The first one, speak. Speak का और क्या हो सकता है बच्चों? Talk. Very good. Shout. Shout means चिल्लाना. So look here, there are the options they had given us. Only we have to choose it from the option. The word we have to choose it from the option and then we have to write it down here. Alright. Shout means yell. Then big. Big means large. Smart. Smart means clever. Rabbit. What will be the another word for rabbit? Come on, let's search. Bunny. Very good. Then infant. Infant means, yes, come on, try. Very good. Baby. B-A-B-Y. Baby. Infant means baby. Then present. Present means gift. And jog means run. Very good, little learners. You all know synonyms very nicely. Very good. So this exercise is your homework for today. Alright. So we had done a story, a beautiful story, and else you have one more homework, that is you have to color this picture. Tick and write it down. C-O-L-O-U-R, color. You have to color this picture as well. You color the wind with blue, the sun with orange and yellow. Creative colors you have to do. Okay, natural creative colors. Alright, so coloring is your homework and this synonym exercise is your homework. So we had completed our chapter number 1. Important topics I had covered in this revision sheet. Alright, and tomorrow we had completed up till here grammar exercise. The another chapter 1 grammar exercise is one and many. That we are going to do tomorrow. We are going to do one and many wala exercise by tomorrow. Alright. So that's all for today. I hope everyone enjoyed today's session. Understand whatever I taught you today. Tomorrow we are going to do the exercise of one and many. That is singular and plural, as well as we are going to do dialogue writing. I'll be explaining you what is the meaning of dialogue writing. What do you mean by one and many? What is singular and plural? What are the rules of it? I'll be explaining you all this tomorrow. Till then, stay tuned, keep studying. And what we had done today, let's have a look. We had completed the digraph day before yesterday, and today we had completed, day yesterday we had completed digraph. Today we had done the story, narrating a story, and grammar exercise topic number 1, explanation of synonyms. And also we had seen the poem and a small story of digraph. I hope आप लोगों को phonics, digraph, blends सब अच्छे से समझ में आ रहा है. If you have any query or any doubts, or if you have any problem while solving any of the phonetical word, or if you want to ask me anything related to phonics or related to this story or synonyms, feel free to ask me. I'll be updating you and explaining you in my online classes or in my next video lessons. Alright, and tomorrow we are going to do one and many, that is singular and plural exercise. Also with it we are going to do dialogue writing. Alright, so that's all for today. Bye guys, see you all tomorrow. Till then, take care. Thank you and namaskar.